Hello everyone, I thought I would send you a screencast to explain some April expectations since this method of e-learning is not what we're all kind of used to, and I'm changing it a little bit from the way my delivery methods from the first e-learning experience. So first off, I'm just going to log into our Schoology. So as you can see here, everything that you had access to before is still there. And the reason why it's still there is because if you have any missing work, please get it in by April 17th so I can boost your grade. All right. So anything that you are missing, please look in eSchool and just submit on Schoology, send me the link, and I will update your grade. Okay. Everything from the time we got off through now is going to be under the e-learning materials. So anything from the first extended e-learning period from March 16th to March 27th is located here. So you can see everything is right in there. And then if we go back, this is everything moving forward. So here's the all school lesson. I just put it there for reference. And in my email that I sent you, you can reference this as well. This is the new syllabus. Grading is pretty much the same way, like the same, 90A and so on. The priority standards, which you may not care about, are have changed just because we're not focusing on it as much, but the school did want us to make a new syllabus. So some things that are different is right here. You can see the grade marks. The codes that I'm going to use in eSchool are different than what I've used before. So if you don't know what a letter means, please make sure you're referencing this just for clarification. All right. A couple other things that are different is we'll be having 2 hours of virtual office hours per week. They're not required, but if you have a question about your grade or an assignment, or you just want to simply pop in and say hi, I will be hosting these via Zoom, and I will show you how to, the information to access them is in the email, and I'll show you how to find it on Schoology as well. But I will be doing that on Wednesdays in the morning and then Thursdays in the afternoon. All right. The other thing, as I mentioned already, April 17th, all late work is due, and I will update your grade. And then moving forward, so starting April 6th, yes, this week, and on for the rest of April, and then if we extend into May, all work that I assign is due on a given due date. If it's not submitted on the due date, I will not accept it. So make sure you are following those due dates. Where before I just sent you a checklist and I give you one due date at the end of a 3-week period, we're not doing it that way this time around. I'm having a daily submission date. It just will be easier for me to keep your grade as up to date as possible so your grade does not go down. Essentially, this is an elective class and everyone should be getting an A or B, and if you are not there at this point, we need to get your grade up because this is an elective class and you should be having an A or B. With that being said, in the month of April, our unit is hors d'oeuvres and canapes, which is essentially appetizers. It's appetizers in American, but the pretty more formal name in French and in the culinary world is hors d'oeuvres and canapes. So you'll be learning about that during this unit. If we go back in May, we will do some of these labs. And then our last unit is stocks and sauces. If we do not go back in May, I will be adding on to this. All right. So in the month of April, all of your assignments are focused on hors d'oeuvres and canapes. So to find that information, I have 2 things, and I've included both in the email, the links. So I have a calendar, and the calendar is really for reference, so you can kind of see what's due when and what you're doing each week. This week we are just focusing on check-ins. So I'm going to send you a check-in survey today, and then it's due tomorrow, or you can turn it in today since Friday is no school, but I felt bad not giving you a little bit more time just because this week might be overwhelming for you. It's your opinion. Just submit it when you're done. Literally, if you just do it, you are going to get full points. Next week is when we start our next unit, and the first day you're going to be finishing up with the meat unit, and then on the second day of the week, you'll start with hors d'oeuvres and canapes. So as you can see, everything I assign, it's assigned and then it's due that day. Same as week 2, assign, it's due that day. So you literally only have that day to do it. If for some reason a due date does not work for you, you need to let me know so I can communicate with me so we can find an alternative. But I want everyone to try every time I assign something on a given B day, it's due at the end of that day by 11:59 p.m. Again, if you are working, if you are babysitting and you cannot do your work, then let me know and I will give you an alternative due date. But if you don't communicate with me, I cannot help you. All right. As you notice, this is just really for reference. You don't have any links here. All right. So to get the links to your assignments, they are on Schoology, and I have a weekly checklist. And here's the link to that survey that I talk about for this week. Okay. So I know it's a couple tabs, but I'm including both of them in the email that I'm sending you, and I will send you an email each day telling you what you should be working on for my class. The last thing I want to kind of point out is over here, this is where you would be doing, if you want to participate in office hours, you would just, I have office hours Wednesdays from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then Thursdays from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. And literally I will have my computer open with the Zoom open. So you just log in, you put in the password that I put in here. And how you log in is you literally just press on this link, put in the password, I will let you in, and then you and we can have a conversation. Again, if you don't need help with Cuisine Chef, but you want to say hi, please feel free to just stop in. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much. Have a great day.